Okay, greetings everyone. This is my favorite prop when I just want to sit here and talk to y'all. And you don't have to watch the video, so you can listen if you're driving. But don't be distracted now. I'm not telling you to listen when you drive. I'm just saying keep your eyes on the road. Like a radio. You know, people listen to the radio and drive, right? Now, something's on my mind I want to share with y'all. Oh, first, greetings to those who are faithful subscribers and supporters. We appreciate you and welcome newcomers who never heard me speak before. You know, first time. There's always a first time for everything. Check us out. Return and see. We may have something that interests you. So don't this be your last visit. So I want to make this is, I have special times we come on. I try to do three a day, 10 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, and 10 at night. But throughout the day, something is pressing. I got to share it. Now, this is something I learned last night. Oh, this is Staying in the Light Radio, by the way, for those who want to know my forum. I'm the moderator. They call me many things. Chiser, Nathan, Milton. So choose which one you want to call me. They even call me old school or uncle or grandpa. I accept all of them. It's all good. Now, well, first off, I just want to thank the Most High for a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. If you haven't got outside and walked and enjoy that sunshine, you don't know what you're missing. Let your feet touch that earth, get that Schumann resonance first thing in the morning. Let that sun hit your face. Man, that's heaven. That is heaven right there. All right, put that out the way. I heard a discussion because I listened in on a lot of things. And this person was talking about the devil in John 8:44. He was saying the Caucasian was the devil. So this man, a Caucasian, called in and said, wait a minute. Who was Jesus speaking to? Wasn't he speaking to the Israelites? Well, you just condemned. You said, were the Israelites black or white? And the host said, well, they was white. In other words, he didn't know how to answer him. So eventually time ran out and they never really got into a discussion. So I'm going to answer for him because I know the answer. I've read that passage many times, but you need to start at the beginning of chapter 8, John chapter 8. You need to start reading at the beginning of the chapter. And you see these people who came to him, they said they was Jews, but they were not. You remember that? That's also discussed in Revelation when they say they're the synagogue of Satan. So Jesus said, well, they said, how can Abraham be your father? Abraham passed. And you saying you're greater than Abraham. And Jesus told them, if you was Abraham's seed, you wouldn't try to kill me. They were saying they was Abraham's seed. He said, no, we know Abraham. We know Abraham's seed. And everybody who knows the Israelites knows they're melanated. So yes, he was speaking to so-called Israelites. These wasn't really Israelites. They was trying to take the birthplace of the Israelites. That's where the confusion came in. Because Jesus told them, say, no, you're not Abraham's seed. Abraham's seed didn't try to kill me. Why? Because I came for the salvation of Israel. See, people want to paint Jesus as coming to save everybody. No, he didn't. Go back and read the book. He came to redeem Israel. Now, Paul changed everything. He went against the teachings of Jesus. If you really study the books of Paul, everything Jesus said don't do, Paul said it's okay. So, don't believe me. Go and read it yourself. You got people reading the Bible, don't know what the heck they talking about. But I listen to them. And I don't interfere unless they like to engage me. Because I have my own platform. Why would I go into somebody else arguing with them about what they think? No, I do it right here on my own platform. So if you can read the Bible, you should read it through and through. And read all the other books too that's not in the Bible. Because you're going to be totally deceived if you just rely on the Bible. I'm telling you, you're going to be totally deceived if your only reference is the Bible. It tells you right there. If anybody take the books, anybody who leave a word out is going to be cast to hell, right? But look, all the books was taken out the Bible. You don't know that? You don't know that was made into a slavery tool to keep you in bondage, to justify your enslavement? And anything that deemed hint of liberation, those books were removed from the Bible. And you had never read them. So you don't know what Jesus taught. You may know what Paul taught, who was Antichrist. Anyway, that's an aside. I really want to talk about that scripture, John 8 chapter. And that's what I came here to do. And don't believe me, go read it yourself. He said, you're not Abraham's seed. So he wasn't talking to Israelites. He was talking to people who was trying to steal the Israelites' birthright. That's who he was speaking to. That's who he called the devil. Okay? So I hope that helped y'all. And yeah. And I don't, if I'm speaking the truth and you say I'm lying, you go and prove me wrong. Put it on the comments. I love to talk to you. I'm doing my study. I've done my research. I'm over 50 years in of study. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we look for y'all at 5 o'clock. Close to it. Sometimes it's a few minutes early, a few minutes late, but we'll be around that hour. That's an approximate time. If you can't make it 5 o'clock, then we'll talk at 10 o'clock at night, just before your bedtime, because you should be up too late. All right, now go outside and get some of that sunshine while you can. Meaning, you don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. That's all I'm saying. Maybe rain, maybe floods, maybe fire. So stay in the light, let it shine bright. Get yourself prepared for the coming night.